today. From AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's a special Thanksgiving Day presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas.
Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Tyler. He finds his man. Complete. That's Barber. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with a football. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Murphy running straight ahead. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's McCoy. That'll be caught by Rice. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
This defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barber. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Tyler. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. The Cowboys at 9-1 on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
On 1st down, Larson. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Tyler. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Tyler. He finds his man, complete. That's Barber.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Up the middle they go. It's Larson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And some room to maneuver. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Operating from the gun, Tyler. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down?
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
He finds his man complete. It's Rice. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now McCoy. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. McCoy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st down, this is Adams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Larson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Tyler. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun. McCoy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Throwing on 1st down. McCoy. And his pass incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Proctor, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the handoff, it's Murphy, and he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Back to throw. McCoy firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll try the left side. It's Larson, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Tyler, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run left with Murphy. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run again here with Murphy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go with Adams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
They'll run on first down. Larson, and he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Tyler. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Tyler steps away. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. From the 27, McCoy. He finds his man, complete. It's Rice. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCoy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. To throw again on 2nd down. McCoy. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Murphy. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now left side on the swing pass. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Operating from the gun. Tyler escaping the pressure right.
Finding room at midfield. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
On first down, Tyler. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A final shot before break. Tyler, and this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A final shot before break. Tyler got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So here are the Colts to take over. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCoy, he finds his man, complete. That's Rice. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Throwing again on 2nd down. McCoy. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw. McCoy got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
To throw on third down. Tyler. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Operating from the gun. Tyler, he finds his man, complete. That's Barber.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
On second down, it's Larson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. It's a give to Adams out of the shotgun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Tyler. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Tyler.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. They'll go with Murphy here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Murphy again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McCoy looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough, and now 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Tyler sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Tyler. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
McCoy's throw complete there to Rice. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now McCoy.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And we've reached the 1 minute mark in this game. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Back to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Rice. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
He's back to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now.